Hi, my name's Sarah Dopp. I've been building websites for over 10 years, and I've been working directly with the gender variant, genderqueer, transgender communities for at least 3 years. I run a site called Genderfork, which is a community expression blog about that subject. I'm very passionate about those two subjects, and I want to bring them together right now with this amazing project that people have given a lot of support for already, which is to build a gender-playful marketplace. This would be similar to Etsy or eBay in concept. We're going to come together on one website and sell and buy from each other and trade and do stuff in one space. But this particular site will be themed around gender playful clothing. And by that I mean clothing that represents our styles and our senses of expression and our bodies in a way that fits and looks good for us. Primarily focusing on the clothing solutions for transgender and genderqueer people. But that topic extends to a lot of other people. There are many women who like to wear men's clothing, and there are many men who really like colorful shirts and playing with details and being a little prettier sometimes. And we need to get all that stuff less taboo and more accessible, and not separated into these very carefully organized sections of the department stores that are just not working for a lot of us.
Hello, I'm JB, and I have a problem. I love fashion, I love clothes, I love androgynous, post-apocalyptic, pirate, street urchin, goth, gypsy, nomad, Victorian, mad scientist, asexual, gender-bending, tribal, space, rock star fashion. But when I go to the store to buy clothes, they only have 2 sections.
I like plaid, I like solid colors, I like t-shirts, I like jeans, I like skirts. That's new. Skirts are new, but I love them. I really love them. They're so comfortable. And I only have one, but God do I love it.
I am Helix. They don't make Helix-sized clothing anywhere, or Helix gendered clothing anywhere. And so it would be great to be able to buy clothing and sell clothing, because I make clothing somewhere that like-minded people and like-gendered people and unlike-gendered people can buy whatever you want. It's also awesome, and have fun doing it.
I'm basically stuck with some really plain, shapeless clothes, and you know, I have a woman's body, but I don't always feel like a woman, and I'd love to dress really creatively without having to look female or really feminine, you know.
The wrong clothes can feel like trying to speak gibberish with conviction.
Sarah Dopp has read my mind, and she is proposing this awesome idea for an online clothing marketplace. There's nothing like it online so far, as far as I know. I've thought about things like this before, and, you know, wished upon a star that it would happen.
The idea of there being a community, even though it's online, where you can shop comfortably in an environment with people who understand exactly what you're looking for, with no worries whatsoever, which is just an atmosphere you cannot find in a department store or anywhere else.
Most stores have like one tiny little section like this big that's like 2 racks for like males, and be like, hey, if you're a guy, you get like these 2 racks, and they're all hideous and brown. And then there's like 27,000 more square feet of the store for girls, but it's also all crap. It's like 27 racks of the same thing, and no one would ever be able to tell them apart.
We really want Genderplayful to happen. We really do. We want a place that has clothes that fit us in every sense of the word, with people who are more than understanding of where we are and who we are.
That would mean the world to me. It would mean having words to speak with.
Please help us. Please. It would mean a lot to a lot of people, and help us feel like ourselves.
I'm thrilled about this project. I'm utterly overwhelmed with the amount of support it's received already, and I think it is time to launch into fundraising mode. If we can raise $5,000, we will do it. If we can raise $50,000, we will do it really well and awesomely. Everywhere in between is just going to be a series of give and take on what our resources are. I know there's a lot of features that this kind of site needs. We're going to start with the baseline e-commerce marketplace kind of setup, and we will expand and build custom things from there. Please give as generously as you can, but only within a range that feels safe and good for you and makes you feel good about this project. Pretty much every human being on the planet has complaints about clothing not fitting them quite right. And so if we can extend this basic situation of gender and clothing and awareness of our bodies out a little bit beyond into a lot of other categories, we can bring a lot of people in on this to make it happen. So please contribute to the campaign. Check out the things that we're offering in exchange for the levels of contribution you may give, and spread the word, tell your friends. If we can get this to happen, it will happen. If we can't, it won't. So I'm going to leave it in your hands now, turning this over. Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Let's hug.
Thank you.